You know what? It's so funny though. It goes hand in hand, right? It goes hand in hand. I've always been someone who could just stay up late. So if you're with the guys and you're doing a party, it's like the party doesn't start until 1:30 in the morning. You know what I mean? The smart men have went to bed at 12 o'clock, 1 a.m. And now the irresponsible human beings are up. And that's when the loud music comes on. And that's when the real party takes place. It was a great time, but it comes at a cost. It comes at a cost. You would think I was seriously hungover this weekend. I wasn't. But my God, did I get a stuffy nose. And it was a very bad one. It was a very bad one. The allergies acted up after. But made it out alive. Great time. Great friend of mine. Pretty sick. Giant cabin in the woods. Did some ice fishing on the lake. I don't know how to fish, so I just stood around. It was like minus 33 as well, but we also survived that. Got to play some Dungeons and Dragons. Haven't done that in a while. All in all, man, it was amazing. It was a great time. Seeing everybody again, getting some drinks flowing, staying up way too late. See, that's the thing. I wouldn't want to do that all the time. When I was younger, I struggled with that. All I wanted to do, like I could have did that every night. I was like, you want to stay up with me until 5 a.m. and drink and listen to music and just go crazy? Now I feel like, way too old, too responsible for that. But every now and again, it's been a very long time since one of those, but I'll take it. Now we're going to journey onto the highway here. We'll see. Dozen car pile up, not too far up that way. Jeep off the road this way. Pray for me. We're going to document it. Yeah, I just feel like this has been such a good start to 2026. Not just with wonderful parties, but, with everything. I felt like there was a bit of a disconnect with me in these videos for a little while now, and I wanted to kind of... Originally, the concept for Half Truck Will Travel was just me rambling, and it always kind of fades back to the old man. But this time, I don't, in a good way. I think it's just about this. Just having a good time, man. You need that every now and again. I felt like after I had the twins, my social life just... and that was my fault. I just deleted it. It was so hard to have a social life after, because, we had the 3 boys, good Lord. Newborn twins, wasn't sleeping, full-time job. I was going to Muay Thai all the time with my cousins, so that was fun. We were having people over. But then somewhere after around when they hit 2, maybe 3, because we'd always have my family over for UFC. I don't know, maybe when the boys hit 3, 4, COVID, just hit a slump. I was going online every now and again to talk, but it's not the same as really hanging out with people. This last year and a half, maybe 14, 15 months, not quite a year and a half, we've been doing a lot of tabletop, just a lot of hangouts. It's been great. I don't want to get all emotional here, but it's weird. It's on the way back from the bachelor party, and I was just thinking, I'm like, that just how nice it was to see people. And I almost had like this melancholy moment where I was like, I hope we can do that again soon. But then I realized most of those people I see on a semi-weekly basis anyway, so it made me feel good inside. And maybe that's what this one's about. Not just friends, good friends, honest friends that you got your back, friends that have been with you for 17 years probably, people that are more than willing to put up with your bullshit. I don't know how they put up with me, especially back then. I was pretty crazy this weekend too, so just yelling the whole time. That's me. Just shouting. You don't get it out of these videos. The energy's not the same. The last time we went that crazy, it was my best friend and I. We did. That was the... I never made a video either. I was doing a video on the way back from Kitchener, and the phone was flipped. It just wasn't the same. But of course, we saw System of a Down. It just went fucking crazy. We weren't even on the floor or in a mosh pit or anything. We were up in the stands, and we're like, what if we just started raging? Great time. Great time. I think that was a great flaw of my father's. He didn't think we were going to tie it back into the old man, but we're going to. I feel like my parents never had a social life after a certain point. It's gotta drive you crazy. You need to get out and see people, but maintaining the friendships is hard. I disappeared for a while, like out of the core group of friends. I disappeared for 5-6 years. I always talked to my best friend and my cousins, but the core group of guys I'm with right now, I hadn't seen in years. Intermittent contact, but maybe 2 years ago, my good friend, he goes, "Hey man, like you should come over this night, like have some drinks." It lined up, and I always had such anxiety from leaving the house with the twins, and it's like my brain was still in this phase where like they were newborns, and if I wasn't there, I was failing them as a father. Like there's no way I could go out and maybe even stay the night and get drunk, and just really felt irresponsible. But that's kind of what got me back into it. Not staying up all night and drinking, but just seeing people again. And since then, I've been much more responsible. But now I got damage control to do over this weekend. Good Lord. I don't think the diet was too crazy, but I am... Because the video before this, I was talking about how good I've been doing. I'm going to the gym, dieting, everything's been great. And it's like, I stayed up all weekend drinking and eating food. Yeah, can't do that anymore. Gotta clean it up again. That was the 45-day streak of clean eating and no alcohol. And then I was just like, but what if I tested my body's resilience? Oh, man. But it really does make me feel good. It's one thing I felt like was really missing in my life for a while. My best friend, because he left. He left me to die here. We went many hours away down south. I felt like I really lost a part of me on that one. Yeah. It's there's like a naivety, maybe everybody has it, but me more so, where it's like you just don't think things are going to change. You don't realize the passage of time. So sometimes I'd feel like in my brain, even recently, I'm 33 years old now, my brain, when I see these guys again, I'm 17. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. It's like I feel like I'm a 17-year-old again, and we're just hanging out. It's like everything's fine, but it's like, no, we're grown men with families and hopes and dreams and mortgages and vehicles and real life, real shit. It's almost weird, some of the conversations. It's like I have to snap back to it. Maybe that's probably just me. Probably something wrong with my brain, but I think I took a lot of those times for granted when I was younger, especially with my best friend. Like we just for 15 years, just having the best of times all the time. And then one day it's just gone. And then now it's like, I see him once a year for a weekend. And it's like, oh shit, that almost hurts. You feel like you're missing a part of yourself there. And maybe one day we'll get it back, I hope, as we get a little bit older and life evens out a bit, the distance isn't so great. It's tough, man. So that's what this one's about, guys. Just a simple one. Friendship to the people we love and hang out with, and to the good times. Maybe every now and again there's a little bit of wisdom there. Maybe stay up late. Maybe drink a little too much. Sometimes. Maybe smoke. Whatever. Don't do it a lot, but every now and again you gotta just have a good time. Words of wisdom. Stay up late, smoke, drink. Great stuff, guys. That's it. I gotta go.